Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to give you guys some Asian book recs. This is mainly, I'm mainly doing this because I wanted to do a rec video for the Asian readathon hosted by Read with Cindy. It's during the month of May. There are 5 challenges. I'll put the list of the challenges in the description because I don't want to read them out. And I'm basically gonna give you guys some book recs. I was originally gonna just do like one video, but then I was like, I don't know how long that video will be. But then, yeah. So that's why I'm doing 2 videos, and they're different videos. And I did a TBR video with like the books that I'm planning to read, like my TBR for the readathon. So the first book that I'm gonna recommend is The Kite Runner and 1,000 Splendid Suns by Khaled Hosseini. I mentioned in my TBR that I've read these 2 and I really like them, and yeah, I think he's a fantastic writer. I have nothing bad to say about his writing. The Kite Runner is about like 2 kids, and then they or about like one kid actually who's the protagonist, and like his life kind of, and like his relationships with all these people in his life, and like he grows up and stuff happens. And 1,000 Splendid Suns is about this woman who gets married to this guy, and as far as I remember it's an arranged marriage, and just like her life. Trigger warning for domestic abuse and in 1,000 Splendid Suns, because that was something that does happen, so just keep that in mind. Apart from that, they are very well written. They are really good books. They're set in Afghanistan, so if you want to read more about like Afghanistan or like they're really good, and like just generally I feel like everyone should read those books because they're just really good. The next book I'm gonna talk about is To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han. This is the book that the movie is based on, the Netflix movie. It's about this girl called Lara Jean Covey, and it's basically like she writes letters every time she likes a guy, and she just like keeps them, and then one day they get sent out, and it's like a rom-com basically, with some like drama because of the letters, and it's about that. It's cute. I don't love Lara Jean that much, but I know that a lot of people do, and I liked her in the movie, so it might be something that you enjoy. I liked the book, I just didn't like Lara Jean that much, but it's okay because it was a fun read and you might enjoy it as well. The next one I'm going to talk about is The Wrath of the Dawn and The Rose and the Dagger by Renée, ahdieh. And this is a retelling of 1001 Nights by Renée, ahdieh. It's really good. It's a retelling. I don't really know what else to say about it, but yeah, it's really good, and I actually really like the romance in it, even though I wasn't expecting to. So yeah, feel free to check that out. The next one I'm going to talk about is Dragon Pearl by Yoon Lee. This is like it's a children's / middle grade book, and it's based on Korean like mythology and folklore, and the main character is a fox spirit, and she basically goes looking for this thing called the Dragon Pearl, and it's about that. And also there's like, it's in space, like it's set in space, which is super cool. And I really liked it. It was a fun read, especially for something that's like a children's book, and I don't really read children's books that much anymore, but I really enjoyed it. So the next one I'm going to talk about is Girl of the Paper and Fire by Natasha, ngan. It's a YA fantasy. It's based in Chinese folklore slash mythology. If I'm not, Chinese Malaysian. Natasha and Ngan is Chinese Malaysian, so I guess both of them. It's in this world where there are 3 castes, so like if you're a demon, you're like the highest caste, and just humans are the lowest caste, and then like people who are like half of both are like in the middle, and they have like some rights. And every year the Demon King like chooses a bunch of girls to be concubines. He chooses 8 girls who are human to be concubines, and then this year a 9th girl gets chosen, and that's like about her. It's fun. They're trigger warning for rape. Yeah, it's, apart from that, it's a good read. It's nice. It's an interesting fantasy world. I have been intending to read the next one, but I haven't read it yet, so let's see when that happens, probably in like 5 years. The next one I'm gonna talk about is Arusha and the End of Time by Roshani Chokshi. It's based in Hindu mythology. It's middle grade. It's about this girl named Arusha, and she basically like does a thing she's not supposed to do, and it sets a bunch of shit off, and she has to like go fix the thing and like go on an adventure and shit. It's interesting. It's fun. I like most of the characters. I don't like Arusha, but it's okay. That's just a personal opinion. It's an interesting read. Yeah. The next one I'm going to talk about is The Legend Trilogy by Marie Lu. I'm talking about this one because Marie Lu is Asian. So The Legend Trilogy is basically like a dystopian world, and then it switches point of views between a guy who is like an outcast and a girl who is like a part of the system, and then it's a dystopian, so you can assume what happens there. It was like published during the dystopian craze or something. It's pretty much like what you expect. The next one is The Breadwinner by Deborah Ellis. This is my laptop over here, you can't see it. It's about this girl. It's set in Afghanistan. Yeah, it's set in Afghanistan. And this girl basically like pretends to be a boy so she can go out and get some money, which is why it's called A Breadwinner, and it's about her. And it's really good, and I love it. And the last book I'm going to talk about is The Guide by ahdieh Narayan. I said that so wide, hold on. The Guide by ahdieh Narayan. The Guide is about this guy who's called Raju in this fictional town, Malgudi, which Narayan sets a lot of his books in, and it's basically about like Raju's life. Yeah, it's really good. I mean, it's like interesting. I read it for school like several years ago, so I don't remember it super well, but I do remember I liked talking about it. So, and that's all of them. Thank you for coming to my channel. Yeah, that's it. That's all I have to say. Okay, bye.